Go ahead and come to standing, bringing your feet together, hip distance apart with a little softness in your knees. Inhale, take a big breath in, reaching your hands out to the side of the room and up to the ceiling. And then exhale, arms float down, drop the chin round into the upper back. Inhale, big breath in, looking up. And exhale, release those arms back down. On this next breath, take your hands up toward the ceiling. Interlacing your fingers, then pressing palms up, slight back bend, lifting your heart high over that front waistband. Take one more inhale, and as you exhale, soften those knees and come all the way down into a forward fold. Allow your head to hang. You can nod it yes. Shake it no. Bending your knees to rest your ribcage close to the front of your legs. And then walk your feet out wider than your hips, toes still facing forward. Press down to that outer heel, that pinky toe. Sliding those sitting bones a little bit wider, pressing into those outer hips and spiraling your inner thighs back behind you. You can stay here if you feel balanced. Feel free to take your hands behind your back and release your fingers and extend your arms overhead. Hands are going to come back down to the ground. And start to lengthen your spine, reaching your tailbone back behind you, crown of the head forward. It's a long, flat back. One hand's going to stay down right underneath your face. Other hand lifts up to the ceiling, and then you're going to twist in that direction, pulling that opposite hip back behind you, maybe looking up to those reaching fingertips. And then when you're ready, switch sides. Inhale, other hand reaches up. Exhale, twist the other way. Both hands are going to come down and start to walk your feet back together, hanging back into your forward fold. Knees can be soft, crown of the head heavy to the floor. Pedal those legs out a bit, bending one knee then the other, swinging side to side. And then keeping that soft bend in your knees, start to roll up. Peeling up through the spine, stacking ribs high over hips. Get a couple roll those shoulders forward and back. And then I'm going to move a little bit closer to my bar, to my chair, and we're going to start with our first side. So heels are together, toes slightly turned out into that Pilates V. Keeping our heels connected, we're going to start to rise up onto our toes. So you get that wrap in your hips, so squeezing your glutes. Heels lift up, inner thighs drawing up and in, right up through those lower abs. And then inhale, they lower. Lift and lower. For 8, try to keep those heels connected. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, rise up onto those toes and then bend those knees, pulsing out. So and feel a stretch and squeeze from your inner thigh, right up through those lower abs. Heels pressing in toward each other, knees reaching out over that middle toe. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold 1. From here, we're going to step out the leg furthest from your bar. Step wide, a little pulse, knees bending further, and then pushing back to that starting position, feet together. Step out, step in. You can add your arm in, plugging that shoulder down into the side of the rib cage, into that underarm as the hand goes up. Last 8, 7, we're going to end wide in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, step it wide and pulse. For 8, 7, 6, knees are open, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten your legs if you can, stay on those toes. Inhale, bend those knees, sliding down into your plie squat. Exhale, up to standing. Knees reach out over the toes, trying to keep your hips level in front and back. Shoulders stacked high over your hips. You have that lift in the waist, the abdominal wall, and your spine. Last 8, 7, 6, you can always drop those heels. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, come all the way up. Heels are gonna lift and lower, straight legs. Push up, pull down. Raise your hand up to the ceiling. Getting that lifting feeling through the waistline for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, tight to the inner thigh, 3, 2, last one, heels stay lifted. We're gonna turn toward our bar to my lower hand, coming into a lunge. Back heel stays lifted, leg closest to the bar, drop that heel. Inhale, rise up, both heels lift, facing forward. Exhale, lunge. For 8, we'll finish facing our bar in that lunge. In 6, 5, reach high diagonal, low diagonal. 3, 2, last one, reach up, lunge to the bar, stay here. Both knees bend, inhale down, exhale, straighten. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, we can hold. Shift your weight forward onto your front foot so you have a soft hinge. Pull those front ribs together for balance, and we'll be moving our back leg. Tap in, tap out, tap, tap. So you get this pull and push to the center of the body. Light on those toes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend your leg back and tap. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, toes lift. Flex the foot, push to the heel, bend your knee. We're gonna make that donkey kick motion, pushing that heel behind us. Squeezing the glute, the back of the leg. For 8, 7, pull 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold that 90-degree bend, lift out to the side. Pulsing side, lifting with that outer hip for 8, 7, 6, 5, stay low, 4, 3, 2, 1. Toes tap side, tap in, out, in, tap, tap. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your feet together, toes facing forward, parallel, squeeze those inner arches together, rise up onto the toes, drop the heels into your squat. Lift up and lower. Final 4, 3, 2, last one, stay high on those toes. Inner thighs squeeze together, roll those shoulders back and down, and pulse. Shoulders high over those hips, knees reaching forward, heels lifted for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down. You're going to sit on your heels. Bring your hands behind you and extend those legs out. Sitting high up on those sitting bones, we're going to reach toward our toes. A little scoop in the stomach, sending those arms forward. Inhale, we're going to roll up, taking those hands up to the ceiling. And then sweeping one leg up. I'll start with my right one, arms out to the side, reaching toward that inner ankle. Leg lowers. Inhale, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up, long flat back. Exhale, other leg lifts up. Inhale, leg lowers. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lifts up. Exhale, that first leg lifts. Inhale, lower. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, back to our second leg. Exhale, leg lifts. Inhale, leg lowers. Exhale, fold, scoot forward. Get that stretch. Inhale, up. Exhale, leg lifts. Alternating legs. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, second leg lifts up. If you want to do both legs together, you can do that too. Inhale, lift up, flat back. Exhale, scoop, fold. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, maybe both legs float up. Inhale, legs lower. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, one or both legs, so alternating or both together. Inhale, up. Exhale, scoop, fold. Inhale, rise it up. We're almost there. Exhale, legs lift. Inhale, legs lower. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, one or both legs. Last two. Inhale. Exhale, scoop. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, long flat back. Exhale, fold. Last one. Inhale, torso rises. Exhale, legs lift. Give those knees a hug in. Knees to nose. Starting to round that upper and mid back. Tuck your chin. And then we're going to roll backwards and forwards. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, roll forward. Rolling 3 or 4 more times, and we'll come up to standing. On your last one, use those hands as needed, and come back up. So shake those legs out. We got our other side to do standing. So I'm just gonna take this chair and move it to the other side so I can still face forward. Myself a little room there. And then coming back to that Pilates V. So heels together, knees in line with toes. Chair, wall here for balance. With that little squeeze of those inner thighs wrapping in and up. Those outer hips will turn on too as you keep those heels connected. We'll rise onto the toes and lower. Pressing up the arch of the foot. Squeezing up right behind the belly button. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, lifts up and pulls. Sending knees out, keeping those heels connected. Pelvis is level front and back. The tailbone reaching down. Heart, breastbone lifted right over that front waistband. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it low, knees bent. You're gonna step out away from the bar, bending those knees a little bit more so you get this little pulse in your step. Heels together, wide, together. Step out, step in. Leg furthest from what you're holding on to. Leg touch. You can add that arm in. 8, 7, 6, 5, making progress. 4, 3, 2. Last one, step it wide and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, sliding lower and lower. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, knees bend. Exhale, legs straighten. Squeeze up. Try to keep those heels lifted if you can. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, straight legs, heels lifted, heels lift and lower. So definitely a challenge in keeping the legs straight. You want that drawing up feeling from those lower abs, pelvic floor. Inner thighs all the way up from the arch of the foot to lift the heel. Hand can come up. Last 6, 5, plug that shoulder down. There you go. 4, 3, 2, heels stay lifted. Inhale, reaching high diagonal. Exhale, lunge to the bar. Back heel lifts. Front heel comes down. Face forward, both heels lift. Exhale, lunge. Shoulders stay high over the hips, even though your hand comes down. Your chest stays up. Inhale, exhale for 8, 7. Always slow it down. 2, careful with those knees. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, stay in your lunge. Both hands can come to your balance point. Knees bend and straighten. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And hold your lunge. Shift weight forward. So standing leg stays bent, weight down in the heel, and then those back toes tap out and in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the leg out and pulls. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the leg, flex the foot, bend the knees. The toes point down, press through that heel. Squeezing in the glute, donkey kick back. 8. Pulse at 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee goes side. Lifting with that outer hip and thigh. 8, 7, full side. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap side, tap in, tap, tap. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Feet come together, parallel, knees bend, weight back in those heels, rise up to those toes. Inhale, drop down, exhale, press up. Heels to the ground, heels lift. Tailbone reaching down and back, lifting up over the tops of the feet. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Rise it up, pulse it out, final part standing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just come all the way down and send those legs back out in front of you. Scoot back some. Let me shift this out of the way. And we'll come all the way to laying down. So rolling down through the lower back, mid back, upper back, neck, and head. Arms extend out to the side. Draw those knees in, and we're gonna hover our feet off the ground. So keeping a little push to the back of the legs, just so your tailbone doesn't roll off. Tailbone stays down, booty on the floor. Taking our knees over to the right, left hip can lift, left shoulder blade stays down. Inhale back through center, and then exhale the other way. Inhale back through center, exhale, twist. Inhale to center, exhale, twist. So moving in the hips, keeping head, neck, shoulder blades, the back of your rib cage pretty secure against the floor. Couple more like this. Counting down. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Now we're going to repeat it, but adding on. Take your knees to the right. Extend those legs out, so a little quick moment of balance. Bend the knees in, roll it to the other side. Extend left. Knees bend in, roll onto the right hip. Extend up. Knees bend in, roll onto the left. And extend out. Reach. Good. Bend those knees. Reach side. Couple more like this. Last 2. Squeeze it in. Last 1. Hug those knees in. Place your feet down on the floor, arms out to the side. You can take a little twist side to side with your knees, your hips and thighs. Releasing in the lower back. And then roll all the way on to your side. So you're going to extend the legs out so that the knee and toes are facing forward. Coming down onto, we'll start all the way down. So a little lift in that lowest right rib. You can rest your head onto your hand or all the way down on your bicep. Legs extend out so that you're resting on kind of that meaty part of your hip and outer thigh. And we're gonna lift our top leg just about the height of Our top hip shoulder may be slightly above, knee and toes face forward. Our bottom leg is gonna move first, squeezing through the inner thigh, right up through the stomach to lift that bottom foot to meet the top. Squeeze, release. Reaching up to the toes of both legs for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both legs are gonna move. One leg slides forward and then the other. So it's kind of like this sliding, walking motion, working up into the waistline, reaching out with those toes. Might feel it in the outer thigh and that top leg, inner thigh, the bottom leg. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those legs together and come up a little bit higher onto our forearm. Press up from that forearm, lifting into the waist, and then hugging those knees in. So you have a little scoop squeeze, kind of like when you're doing that side to side with our knees. You can reach for those legs to pull them in tighter, still balancing on our bottom hip. So squeezing in. As you inhale, you're going to extend both legs. The leg closest to the floor extends forward, other leg back. Exhale, we're going to lift the hips, so reach up with those fingertips, scoop up through those bottom obliques, and then inhale, hips lower. Exhale, squeeze in, scoop. Inhale, legs extend. Exhale, hips lift. Inhale, lower, and repeat. Squeeze, open, hips lift, and lower. Squeeze in, extend out to the sides of the feet, hips lift, and lower. 6 more. Squeeze in, reach out, hips lift, and lower. Good. 5, reach, up, and down. 4, lift. Last 3, lift. 2, lift. Last 1, squeeze in, reach up, lift, and lower. Coming all the way up, you can push up with that hand. Legs are gonna extend out in front. Shoulders right over hips, high in those sitting bones. We'll pull those front ribs together. Inhale, extend those arms out. Exhale, we're gonna twist. Left hand reaches to the right side of the left hand reaches out inside of the right foot. That makes more sense. Inhale, lift up through center, and then exhale, other way, opposite hand, opposite foot. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, switch. Ribs high over hips, and switch. Lift up, and rotate. Lift up, hug those shoulders in, and rotate, making progress. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lifting from here, hands come behind. Heart stays lifted, squeezing both legs together. Open them back out. Little push from the palms, elbows hug back. Shoulder blades creating a little shelf for the heart. Squeeze and open. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Bend your knees, feet to the floor. Little bend in your elbow to start. We're going to extend the arm straight, pushing for the heel of the hand, pushing the heels of the foot down to the floor. Hips lift, and then lower. Little scoop in the stomach, and lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, Making progress. Holding at the top. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold it here. A little bend in the triceps. Elbows back and straighten. Sending elbows behind you. Keep those knees reaching forward. String to be tucked or lifted to the ceiling. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop those hips down. Let's take a quick stretch forward towards those feet. Breathe a couple breaths, allowing your head to hang, backward page to open. And then sweeping your legs over to the other side so you can come to laying down. So again, we're going to start a little bit closer to the ground, either resting your head on your hand or down on your bicep. Little lift of that lowest rib off of the floor, extending those legs out. So resting on the meaty part of your hip and outer thigh, the lift in that top leg, maybe slightly higher than your hip. Reach out through that pinky toe, inhale, exhale, squeeze and drop. Lift and lower. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Those legs are going to sweep forward and back. So get this big kind of straight leg, swishing walk. Feeling some lift in that inner thigh of the lowest leg, outer thigh, that top leg. Working all around your core to keep those hips and shoulders stacked. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming up a little bit higher onto your forearm. A little more lift of the hip off the ground, so balancing a little bit closer to the bottom of the hip bone or outer thigh. Knees hug in, a little scoop in the stomach, see that squeeze. And then legs are going to extend out, reaching your bottom leg forward, top leg back. Pressing to the sides of the feet, hips lift. So bigger squeeze in those left obliques. Inhale, hips lower, stay pressing up out of that shoulder. Exhale, scoop in. Inhale, reach arms and legs. Exhale, lift the hips. Inhale, hips lower. Exhale, scoop in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Hug knees in. Stretch it out. Lift the hips. And lower. Making progress. Squeeze in. Extend. Hips lift. And lower. Squeeze. Reach. Hips lift. Hips lower. 4 more. Hug in. Reach out. Hips lift. Float to the ground. 3. Last 2. Final 1. Squeeze it in. Stretch out. Hips lift and lower. And then sitting all the way up. Legs are extended out in a V, knee and toes to the ceiling. Level pelvis, a little bend in the knees if needed. Inhale, reaching your arms out, plug those shoulders in, coming into our saw. Right hand inner left foot, left hand slides back. Inhale, lift up, ribs high over hips, heart over belly button. Exhale, twist and reach the other way. Winding in the waist, squeezing around the center of your core. Inhale, lift up, great strengthening for the waist and the back as well as the front of the body. Exhale, twist. Shoulders plug in, reach out to that pinky finger. Twist and stretch the other way. Inhale, lungs fill with air. Exhale, squeeze that breath up. Wrapping around the belly button. Inhale up. Exhale, rotate. Last 8. Twist. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands come back behind you. Squeeze legs together. It's okay if there's a little bend in the knee. Inhale, open back up. Lower arch reach down, heart stays lifted. A little bend in those elbows. Shoulder blades create a shelf for the heart. Inhale, legs open. Exhale, squeeze together for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Feet together, they come down. From here, we're gonna lift our hips up, reaching knees over toes, coming into that reverse tabletop, and lower. Switching it up just a little bit at the end of this last one. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop those hips down, final part in this kind of V-sit position. Balancing high on those sitting bones. Walk my hands in a little bit closer. We're gonna bicycle those legs. Reach out through the toes, drawing the knee in toward your chest for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and reverse it. Bicycle the other way. Knee in, toes out. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug those knees in and roll on back. Give those knees a little stir, stretching the lower back into the ground. Opening up in those hips. From here, we're gonna stay lowered all the way down, laying down. We're gonna bring our legs into that kind of diamond shape, so our big toes are together, and then open those knees out. Tailbone, hips are on the ground. And we're start with our hands behind our head. Elbows kind of like your knees, that they're open. Head is cradled into your hands, so the throat is nice and soft, the front of your neck. From here, on the left head, neck, and shoulder blades rolling up. Feeling those front ribs pull together and in toward those front hip bones. Legs stay in place for now. Inhale, lower. Exhale, reaching elbows toward your knees. Looking toward that front waistband. Inhale, peel it down. A few more like this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, holding at the top. 3, 2, last one, lift and hold, head, neck, and shoulder blades. Now the legs are gonna reach out like a big V, tap those toes in. Ribs to hips. Front ribs hug together, head heavy in those hands. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Inhale, toes reach out. Exhale, tap together. Inhale as you exhale, reverse crunch, knees to elbows. Hug in and lower. Full roll of the hips off the ground. Head stays lifted, soften the front of the throat. Head heavy in those hands. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, final 1. Lower your head down, arms to your side, pressing through the palms of the back of the arms. Hips still on the floor, we're gonna go back to those legs reaching out. This time head is down. Reach out, tap in. Inhale, reaching out through the toes. Exhale, tap together. Knees stay apart. Your thigh bone really staying in place, so extending up from the knee. Making progress. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Bend those knees. Now we're gonna do that same kind of reverse crunch. This time, head is down. The knees are gonna come up over the top of the shoulders. You can push down to the palms, the back of the arms. Let's keep those shoulders from riding forward. Coming up and rolling back down. Making progress. Almost done with the exercise. Last 4, 3, 2. Last one. Roll it down, hug knees in. Rolling forward and backwards. And then from here, we're gonna flip on over. So laying down onto your stomach, legs back just to how they were, knees are apart, toes are together. So you have a little space between your inner thighs. Stretching your ribs away from your hips and then resting your head down onto your hands. You can place one ear down or your forehead. Little squeeze in the back of the legs, your hamstrings. Try to make sure your knees don't go too wide. So just maybe the distance of your mat or just outside your hips. From here, we're gonna lift those legs toward the ceiling and lower. So you're gonna squeeze in the glutes, the back of the leg. Pressing the front of your hips, pelvis into the floor. Squeeze up, drop down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Lower down. Now we're going to send those legs out. Squeeze it in. Reach out and in. There you go. Won't kick anything. Head stays down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to add in that lift. Reach your toes out, feet come together, knees lift. Tap out, lift. A little bit more space between your knees and the floor. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Squeeze those big toes together and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now drop your knees down, extend those legs, and roll back onto your back. Giving those knees another stir one way, and then the other. Reach those legs out in front of you. Pedal out the knees, stretch up through the toes. And then bringing those toes into a point. Straight legs, inner ankles hug together, kind of like when standing. Those inner thighs wrapping in and up through those lower abs. We're gonna reach hands up toward the ceiling, plugging those shoulder blades down into the back. Little squeeze down into those side ribs. Soft hug of the chin, looking between your fingertips as you start to roll up. Head, neck, shoulder blades, sweeping through the stomach. Upper back, mid back, lower back, fold forward. Sweep those hands behind you. Inhale, reach forward, roll it down. Tailbone, lower back, mid back, upper back, neck and head. Arms lead, rolling up from the back of the body. Chest is soft. Folding forward, getting in that nice juicy stretch. A lot of good legs today. Moving a little bit quicker through things so that there's that slight component of getting the heart rate up, keeping the body nice and warm. One more full round. Scoot belly in, fold forward. Reach forward, roll it back, tailbone, lower back, mid back, upper back, neck and head. On this very last one, we're gonna lift up just part way, head, neck, and shoulder blades. Keeping that little scoop in the stomach, reaching fingertips forward, or hands can come behind the head. We'll scissor kick those legs. Last part of our core work, of our exercises today, we'll finish with a stretch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug those knees in, roll down. You guys, awesome job. Again, we got a lot in today in a relatively short amount of time. Moving a little bit quicker to mix it up a bit. Arms reach back out to the side. Gently take your knees over to the right. Look over that left shoulder. Hold it here for a couple of breaths. Switch sides when ready. Roll back to center. Hug knees in. Reach for the outside borders of your feet. Bending knees and elbows out to the side. Happy baby stretch. Feeling those sitting bones, the sides of your pelvis widen. Same with the shoulder blades. Feet pressing up into hands, hands pulling down the sides of your feet. You can rock side to side, extending out one leg or the other. And then roll on up to a seat. Sitting cross-legged or come to kneeling. Inhale, reach your hands up to the ceiling. Take one more quick set of twists. Stretching the spine long. Exhale, twist to one side. Look over that back shoulder. When you're ready, reverse directions. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist the other way. And inhale, unwind. All right, guys, we are done for today. Feel free to keep moving, stretching. If you want to continue to move and work out, I will be posting this video with all the other ones on YouTube later this afternoon. So if you ever want to do a workout again, or if you missed a day, feel free to check those out. Thank you again so much for joining me with this class. It's really nice to be able to do this every day, both to keep my own body moving and just to feel part of our community. If you guys have questions or comments, feel free to leave feedback through Zoom or through comments on the videos online, or just message me or the studio. Yeah, thanks again.